and Doug Stanhope. Give it up for Billy. Goforth, everybody. Come on, let him know, Billy.
Keep it going for Kurt Buckhout, everybody. Come on. Drinking O'Doul's tonight, because I hate that nasty buzz, but I love to piss. So. I don't understand O'Doul's. It trips me out. Like alcoholics quit drinking and they drink O'Doul's to quit drinking. Doesn't make any sense to me. Do you think a queer who goes straight still sucks on bananas? Setting the tone, guys. Smokers, where you at? Let's hear you. Smokers? You're not very noisy bastards, are you? I'm a smoker, and I'm from Texas. We smoke in church and shit down there, you know? I mean, you can't smoke anywhere here in Colorado. I go to a strip... I go to a strip club, I can stuff $1 in a hooker's ass, but if I smoke a cigarette, I gotta do it outside because it's offensive. It's kind of weird. But they say that every cigarette you smoke takes 5 minutes off of your life. It's because it takes 5 minutes to smoke a freaking cigarette. Whacking off takes 4 minutes off of your life. Having sex takes 30 seconds off of your life. It's all in who you're talking to. But I was on my way into town and I was behind this big cattle truck. And it had this bumper sticker on it that said, "The smell of money." Yeah. I'm from Texas. I've smelt more cow ass than all of Rosie O'Donnell's girlfriends put together, okay? That is not the smell of money. Never once have I had to roll up my window driving down the highway because I smelled money. Oh, good God, another 20. Jesus. Money's never shot out the side of a cattle truck and splattered all over my window. Don't think that was money. But I am from Texas, and so I have to watch NASCAR because it's part of the fucking rules. I like NASCAR because there's a Viagra race car. I think that shit's funny. You know, I just want to be there for the commentary one day. You know, the competition's looking a little stiff today. It's head-to-head. The Viagra racer seems to be ramming the Hooters racer in the rear. That happens. While I was here in Colorado Springs, I figured I'd eat some authentic Colorado food. So I went to this Pakistani restaurant.
Oh, that's wrong.
It's weird. You got to be nice in there, and I'm a dick, so it didn't work out very well. I walked in. I was like, "Sir, can I get a number of?" Don't ever do that. That guy put something in my food. I've been just shitting a sword all day long. So got you with a poopy joke. I'm wearing my glasses tonight because I put my contacts in and then instinctively put my glasses on afterwards. Saw the fucking future. I was like, oh my God. I am still watching the same porno. Note to self, buy new porn. Jeez. Y'all seen this guy? He walks the earth. His entire job, his whole purpose in life is to ask one question. Can you hear me now? Good. Can you hear me now? Good. I want the other guy's job.
Yeah.
You know? Just the guy just sitting there on the couch all day. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Wait, you're cutting out, dude. No, I'm fucking with you, man. I can hear you. Gotta keep you on your toes, bitch. That'd be a good job. They don't pass that one out. I saw a commercial that said 1 out of every 3 people that's in a car crash has a pot in their system. From somebody who's smoked his body weight in marijuana in his lifetime, I'd like to say, so? Doesn't that make us the minority? It's all you sober bastards driving around crashing into everything. I'm just trying to get to Taco Bell, you know? Cut me some slack. I was in Dallas and I pulled through a Taco Bell there. It was like 1:30 in the morning. I was like, can I get a number one with a Coke? Dude was like, no. We don't have Coke, dude. Is Pepsi okay? You made a run for the border and you didn't bring back any fucking Coke? What kind of Mexicans are you guys? I kid my Mexican brothers. I'm not Mexican. I'm actually Indian, and we got fucked worse than everybody, you know? I'm 2/3 American Indian and 1/3 Irish, which is a drinking problem waiting to happen, you know? Hence the O'Doul's. But actually, growing up being Indian sucked. Playing Cowboys and Indians, I was always the freaking Indian, you know? I had a little suction cup arrow. They had BB guns. That shit's not fair, you know? It's like the real deal. Can't wait till tomorrow. It's Sunday, going to the flea market. Yes. Because I'm missing a hubcap. I love the flea market. But one thing kind of trips me out, like, they sell surgical supplies at the flea market. I don't want to go in there and see my doctor shopping for shit at the flea market. I'm going to get a second opinion on that shit. But they have incense there. That's my favorite thing to get at the flea market. They have incense and every cologne fragrance imaginable. Juke, Polo, Obsession, Eternity, Dracarnar. Yeah. But they don't have any Old Spice. Or Aqua Velva. Where are these incense at? You light that bitch up, you're like, Grandpa? Stash that shit, dude. Essence of Grandpa. But they have an incense there called Black Love. That's the name of it, Black Love. I lit it, my dick grew 3 inches. I was like, oh my God! It works. What am I gonna do with a 4-inch dick, ladies? Let's be serious. Swinging meat like that, I could hurt a woman. I don't wanna do that. But I'm 30 years old and I got pimples. That ain't the joke, bitch. Nice people here in the Springs. I went to the dermatologist and she told me normally breakouts this late in life are due to sexual frustration. I was like, that's impossible. I whack off 4 times a day. That can't be. The only guy in the emergency room with a masturbatory accident and shit, you know. That's a note you can't take to the boss on Monday. You know? Billy cannot return till the 14th due to a right ball sprain. Signed, Dr. Feelgood. Had to keep it elevated and massage it. Then I just sprain it again. It's an endless cycle. Never get out of there. And I remember at the beginning of the Afghan War, like they're all sitting over there knitting fucking sweaters and shit. I mean, the Afghanistan War. George Bush said, we're gonna hunt them down, smoke them out, and bring them to justice. And I agree with hunting them down and bringing them to justice, but smoking them out is an entire waste of weed, you know what I mean? Unless you send them some really good shit, it might work, you know? They're like, are we attacking America today? No. We are watching SpongeBob. Could be our secret weapon. Got a bunch of people in here. Now, I'm sure there's a couple hunters in here. Y'all speak fucking English, maybe? Right on. They're all out hunting shit. Nah, man, I see it on ESPN, and that irritates me. Hunting on ESPN. Like it's a sport. Putting food out and waiting for some poor animal to come up and eat it so you can shoot it, it's not very sporty. I know how to make it a sport. Strip the hunter down to his bare nutsack, right? Spray his nuts with female deer scent. Drop him off in the middle of the woods. If he comes back with a 10-point buck on his shoulder, then it's a fucking sport. And I will tune in for that shit. I will TiVo that. Ladies, this question's just for y'all. How many of you ladies in here would like to see a woman president? Make some noise. There's a few of them, and now Hillary doesn't count. She's got a bigger dick than everybody in this room. So. But I agree with most of the women and men in here. We can't have a woman president, because if we did, we'd be at war once every 28 days and shit, you know? Because I could see Osama bin Laden calling her ass, like, Miss President, Miss President, this bitch will not let me speak. Miss President, but listen, you fat bitch. Oh no, he didn't. And then a week and a half later, the phone call. Osama, I'm sorry. We'll rebuild it. And God bless you, women. I give you props for having to go through all the tough shit in life, childbirth, the monthly. You can't write your name in the snow. The world is not a fucking fair place to live. I know this. Y'all could write your name in the snow. You just like have to arc it or something. I don't know how you're gonna go about that. But last time I was in the area, actually, I was in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And yeah, I know, Albuquerque. But when I was there, this is a true story. My checkbook, my car got broken into, and eyewitnesses to the crime. 2 Asian guys broke into my car and stole my checkbook. And then they balanced it and put it back in there with a note. Don't make no more check, you broke the fucker. That is some bullshit. I made a deposit before I left. That's a true story, though. 2 Asian guys broke into my car, stole my checkbook, writing checks all over Albuquerque. My name is Billy Goforth. So a few of us see something kind of fucked up in there, right? How many Asian guys you ever run across named Billy Goforth? Not one, I promise. How'd that work at 7-Eleven, you know? Yes, I might name a Berry. So my social security card. And to top it off, they stole my weed, and that's rude as shit, you know? Because you can't call the cops for that. Hello, police, somebody stole my bong and my weed, and here's my address. Because they come over on that. I'm going to start the weed police, that's what I'm going to do. You can call us up if your stash ever gets stolen, you know? You'll always get an answering machine. You have reached the weed police. Oh, and we're currently in search of somebody else's shit right now. If you leave your name and the size of your bag, and dude, put my Mountain Dew down, asshole. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. And I don't travel with pot on me. If there's any cops in the crowd, I'm buying it from that dude after the show. So, man, I try to watch the news. I try to keep up on what's going on in the world. I saw something that kind of tripped me out. Like the terrorists, how many virgins do the terrorists get if they kill infidels? 72 virgins. 72 virgins. First off, my God doesn't really need to sweeten the deal of heaven. You know, it's like everlasting joy and happiness and love and laughter and no more pain, fear, or anxiety. But is there any pussy up here? No. And 72 virgins, that's all great if you're a guy terrorist. What about these poor women terrorists, you know? 72 guys who still can't satisfy them? That's jacked up. They gotta hear oops 72 times, you know? It's not fair. I was at the condo, I saw a commercial for a product called Nads. You know what I'm talking about? The painless hair removal system? That's a bunch of shit. But the chick on this commercial has a full beard. I mean a beard. And then after Nads, no beard. And her testimonial, they like filmed her, and she said on this video, she said, ever since I put nads on my chin, I've gotten a lot more dates. No shit. Not to be rude, but the last girl that put my nads on her chin got a phone call the next day, you know? It's kind of the way of the world. I like fishing. I'm from Texas. I gotta fish. Yeah. Right on. One woman does too. No, I love fishing. To a man, fishing and dating, same process. It is. Every guy's got his own bait, whether it's a cool car, nice personality, great smile, big dick, whatever. Every guy's got his own bait. You got your favorite places to go, you know. Titty bar, gay bar, titty bar. I see. Once you get there, you gotta cast out in the middle of nowhere and work a pole. You know, and I've gone into some places and I'll cast out and be like, start working it, you know. And the black guy next to me casts out, he's like, splash. Working the dick, are you? You better not cross my line, fucker. So I'm working it, and I'll get a nibble every now and then, right? Then I hooked into her, I was like, then I fought her for like 2.5 hours because she did not want to come, ever. Pun intended. And you don't know what you got until you get it up to the surface, and I was just like, yeah! Oh, shit. It's a fat-ass carp. With a camel toe. But I took her home and ate her anyways, guys, because I'm a fisherman. I'm kidding. I work the catch and release program. Y'all got a Waffle House here?
Yes.
Yeah, I was there last night. But I love Waffle House because it's so unorthodox. You know, anything fucking goes in Waffle House. Walk in there 3:30 in the morning, shit-faced, just like, I need it scattered, smothered, motherfuckered up. You know? And they know what you're talking about. They're on it. You know? She's like, he needs an order of hash browns, scattered, smothered, smothered, covered, chopped, smothered, covered, chopped top, smothered, covered, chopped top, chunk. Now, bitch, you know? That is great service. If they just employ that into a line of business us men could use. Like prostitution. Come on, guys, hop in the car. We're going for a ride. It's late. It's like 4:12 in the morning. There's a slight drizzle out, you know. We pull up at Susie's Stabbing Cabinet. Pull up to the whore door, you know. Hey, Suze, can I get a number 1 lick, smack, tallywhack, round the world, blow job, rim job, and sop up the gravy? Can you biggie size that whore? I like fat chicks. Because I do, speaking from experience. You people are staring at me like you're watching a porno with your fucking parents right now. So I know I'm doing my job. On my way into town, I was driving up I-25, and they're doing this construction there. I was behind this big white moving truck. It was just hitting the barrels, just like sands flying everywhere and shit. I drove around and I shit you not, on the door it said Council of the Blind. They make those poor assholes drive those trucks? That's wrong. Kind of make handing them their keys fun. You know, there's your keys, there's your truck, Todd. Thanks. You're making fun of blind people. They can't find me to kick my ass. Fuck them. That shit hurt. Damn. So it's called karma in showbiz. But, any stalkers in the crowd? There's always one, and he's always with a girl that he stalked the shit out of, you know? It's good for a relationship. I got this girl in Amarillo, she is stalking the shit out of me. Like, every time I look in her window, there she is, you know? Sometimes she's naked. years dated a fucking lunatic. And if you're not laughing, you're the lunatic. So. My last girlfriend, man, she was a fucking Looney Tune. I'm not even kidding you. She needed a cartoon and shit. And there was one night I was like nonchalantly going through her shit, right? And if you're gonna do that, guys, just be ready for what you find. Really. The biggest dildo I've ever seen before in my life. That is scary. I'm like up at bat against Dongzilla and shit. That's intimidating. I got her digging through my pants one night. Not while they were on. I really caught her then, but I was like, "What are you doing?" And she was all shocked. She was like, "I'm just curious." So when she's going through my shit, she's curious. When I'm going through her shit, I'm a pervert, Yeah, just because I got her panties on my head, my finger in my ass, that doesn't make me a pervert. I think that borderline's on sicko. To tell you the truth. It's nice to see everybody out here. A lot of lovely dates going around. It's hard to meet a good girl. I mean, right, guy by yourself? I mean, it's hard. I went out with this girl. I spent $350 on her in 3 hours, in ones, and then I asked her to dance, and she sized me up. That's the worst feeling in the world, to get sized up. She was like, no. Shit, me either. I was just taking a poll, seeing who was dancing and who's not dancing. Apparently the lesbians are not dancing tonight. That never works. But I have a lot of friends, and I have a lot of friends who are atheists, and they always come up to me because I believe in God. They're always in my face. They're like, "Hey, dude, you believe in God. Why does God need to be on the dollar bill? Or in a courthouse? Or in the Pledge of Allegiance? Why does God need to be there? Why does God need to be... Why?" I'm like, why are you so pissed off about something you don't believe exists? I don't believe in Santa Claus. I don't want to beat the shit out of the guy ringing the bell in front of Salvation Army when I walk out of Christmas time. If you're gonna hate, just hate consistently. That's all I ask. I got confronted by a guy after a show. He's like, "Dude, you're pretty funny, but your shit about the atheists, you're wrong, bitch. If there's a God, where's the lightning bolt at, bitch? Let him strike me down." I pointed out to him, I was like, "Dude, you're a 48-year-old barback at a titty bar married to a midget. God struck your fucking ass down a long time ago, man. Sorry about your luck." A lot of people in here in shape, you go working out, hiking and shit like that. Y'all are like, "Fuck no, man. You smoke dope and eat Cheetos." Now, I talked to this friend of mine, he's a marathon runner, man. He runs marathons. He's always telling me, he's like, "Dude, you gotta start running, man. You get a runner's high. It's better than any drug you can fucking take, man." Yeah, he's like, "Man, you get a runner's high. When you quit running, you feel great." Well, yeah, because you quit fucking running. I've been getting my ass kicked before, and when he stopped, I felt fantastic. What does that qualify as? Smart ass? This isn't Bill Engvall's show. Fucking get her done. You got fucking $1 million and you can't buy a sleeve with fucking shirts, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah, get her done. Fucking complete the project. Get your shit straight, okay? Oh man, I'm sweating like a whore in church now. Wearing black on stage. That's pretty stupid too. Man, I got some friends. I used to do drugs. I quit doing drugs because they're fucking bad for you. And this friend of mine, man, he used to smoke PCP. And he came up to me. He was like, "Dude, man, I got my bell rung." Does anybody even know what that means? Like, bell rung? What is that? He's like, "Dude, I took a hit and I started hearing bells like wong, wong, wong." It's like, "Well, what do you hear if you like smoking crack?" He's like, "Normally, clear." fun, man. I'm having a blast with you. I was walking through the flea market with my sister-in-law the other day because I make flea market money. And she had this box of popcorn. She was like, Billy, do you want this popcorn? It's making me sick. People say the dumbest shit in the world, you know? Like, it's making you sick? Well, give it here. Right, that is disgusting. I think it's giving me the runs. Hell no, I don't want it. It's like walking up to somebody with a dog turd on a napkin, you know? Smell this, it smells like shit. Come on! I'll take your word for it, you crackhead. Y'all tired of this spam shit going around? Y'all have fucking computers here? Like potted meat, I love that shit, man. Spam computer stuff. My ex-girlfriend, that same Loonees chick, she spams me all the time with like 50 emails, you know? Is your lover unsatisfied? How to satisfy your lover in 15 minutes. I look at my lover, I'm like, lover? Are you unsatisfied? Because if you are, she'll come over. Then I just gotta listen to them bitch with each other, you know? Talk to the hand. No, you talk to the hand. No, you talk to the hand. Ladies. There is enough Billy for everyone. Team up. Let's make this fun. One of the worst things, like, who's the third wheel here? Right on, cool. It's always funny because, like, the two people dating always sit as far away from each other as they can. Oh, see, then I'm surprised you're at the same fucking table. So do you still go to the Jug Shack, the Hooter Harbor?
We were there the other night.
Right? She goes with you? You're the fucking man, dude. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like, my ex-girlfriend, dude, she would get so pissed off that I would go. And what sucks is you get busted when you come home, you know, unless you tell them or unless they go with you, you know. But, I mean, I would come home and I'd crash out, and she'd wake me up like 3 hours later, like, get up, prick. Why do you have $85 in ones in your wallet? Why do they have glitter all over them? And why do they smell like a hooker's ass? She's not a hooker, her name's Brittany, and she's going to college. I had a stripper tell me one time, she was like, me and you have the same job. You entertain people for money, and I entertain people for money. Well, that might be true, but there's not one guy in here who's going to pay me $25 to tell him a fucking private joke. You know? I can't go sit on this dude's lap. Two Catholic priests walk into a bar. That doesn't work. But I saw this girl one time, she had 2 different sized boobs. Yeah, 2 different sized boobs. And I know by nature all women's are a little bit off, but this is noticeable. It's like an A cup and a D cup, you know? And I'm thinking, save up, get that shit done at once. You're a titty dancer. Show some class. Looked like somebody just grabbed a hold of one and squeezed the shit out of it and then shot over to the other side. And I quit paying for weird shit a long time ago. But guys, you gotta come to Amarillo. I always talk about this wherever I'm at. We've got something there. It's a strip club called Beavers, which is the most clever name for a muff hut in the world. Beavers. They're one step away from calling that bitch hatchet wounds or something, you know? But there's a midget stripper there. I'm not making this up at all. There's a midget stripper there. Her name's Sugar. I call her Sweet and Low. She's a nice girl. First time I saw her, she was butt naked riding a tricycle around on stage. I was disgusted. But I was still like, that is a fucking midget on a tricycle, you know? So I tipped her $50. She gave me a coffee table dance. She was just peddling a little pussy. While I'm tipping her, this guy comes up with a $5 bill and says this to her. He says, I want you to show me something I've never seen before. To a butt-naked midget on a fucking tricycle. Turned out he was the mayor of Pueblo. That's my time, guys. You've been a wonderful audience. Enjoy the rest of the show. God bless. Drive safe.
Billy, go for it, everybody. Come on.